Hello and welcome to Bay of Fundy Fortunes. My name is Natalie, and I'm going to lose my voice. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath and intuitive card reader. I'm here this evening to do the general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini the Twins for the date of the 24th through to the 31st. I am way behind on the readings, and I really apologize for that. It drives me crazy when I get behind on anything. I don't like being late. I'm a stickler for that. But my house has been very busy. I've had copious amounts of company every day, 2 to 3 times a day. I don't know. It's the nice weather we've got. We had 3 weeks of rain, and we've had the last few days have been beautiful here. Sunny, blue skies, gorgeous. I think it just brings people out is what's going on. So there's that. And I managed, like I said, I'm going to start the readings on Friday night, and I'll have them all ready to go Saturday night. They'll be published early, and everybody will be happy, and that's not what happened. I managed to get 2 done on Friday night and 1 done on Saturday, and then I was slammed with some private readings. They all come in at the same time, and I still have some to do. I haven't gotten to them all, and I'm doing my best, and it's just been too much, and being around so many people, I'm not used to it like that. They're straight out in my home, and I'm an empath, and I absorb everything. That in itself is draining, even on a good week. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm behind. But Gemini, you're lucky. You're sliding under the gun because I feel compelled to do your reading now, tonight. Believe you me, if I had so much of an inkling leaning the other way, I'd be curled up in my bed right now with my heating pad. Honest to goodness, I would. But I said, I've got to do Geminis tonight. No matter what, it's got to be done. So, because I'm in the mindset to do it, and that's good. Doesn't matter if I'm tired. I'm in the mindset to do it, so it'll be all good. All right, so let's get right to it. This week I'm burning Imperial Sandalwood from, I was going to say divinity.com. I don't know where that came from. Oh my goodness. From intuitivecandles.com. They're 100% soy-based candles that are not harmful to your health. They cover every scent under the rainbow. They'll even make your own personalized one if you want to do that. When the wax melts down in the can, they're quite big. You can see the size of my hand. So then the can sits like it's going. I'm not going to pick it up like that. It's quite large. When the wax melts down, you're left with a gift from the candle. And they are gemstones, quartz, minerals, that kind of thing. And I'm wearing just some of them, yellow agate. I have 2 crystal rose quartz here. 2 different ones there that I had. This is my most recent. It's gorgeous. It's just beautiful. And other ones as well. They become addictive, especially, and it's fun to see what people go through waiting for that wax to melt down to pull their reveal. It's wrapped in tin foil. So it glints back at you when it hits that area. Anyway, so we've got that. I don't know how this smudge is going to go, boys and girls. I really don't know. I had to go out and pick some fresh cedar in grandfather's beard because I had run out. And it's down in the potting shed, and it's nice and hot and dry in there. So I'm trying to get it dried out because it doesn't. Fresh stuff just won't burn. I got a couple pieces in here of the cedar that have been drying for a little bit. I don't know. And I've got some of my Colorado blue-white sage that's in there. And there's also some sweetgrass. And I think that I was given another braid on Saturday. Another braid of sweetgrass that came all the way from Alberta, Canada. That's about 5,000 miles or so away from where I'm sitting. And the people that brought it from one of the Indian reserves there. They believe it was a Cree band of indigenous people. And the braid special, I wish I had it here to show you, because it was it not only came right directly from there, it was also blessed as well by a Cree chief. So that makes it extra special. But there is some in the bowl that I had already cut previously. Let's try and see if we can get this up. And I'm not going to go through the spiel of what this is all about. If you want to know what smudging is, just Google it, please. I say it every video, and it's a lot when you're doing 12 at a shot, at a time. So it's a lot of repetitiveness for me. So just Google smudging, S-M-U-D-G-I-N-G. My poor candle's going to die before, or my candle. Oh, light for me. My lighter. I can just get it to go just a little bit. You hear the crackling? There we go. I think I might have got something happening here now. Just give me a smudge for like less than a minute. Just go for a minute. It's stubborn. Very stubborn. Oh, do I need this right now? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's good. Finally, we've got a smudge. Oh, yes. And this is for you, Gemini. There we go. Everybody feel better now? I do. I do. I feel better. I want one more. It's like taking a hit. That, look, I just feel uplifted. I feel lighter. It's amazing. I know you don't get high off the stuff. You can suck that in all you want. Might make you crave for turkey or something with the sage in it. I don't know. All right. All right. So all we have to do is shuffle. Oh, wait. One more thing, guys. I find the most interesting rocks. This one today, it pisses me off. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer. This rock I found on the beach today. I just seen this twinkling up at me through the sand, and just the edge of it was showing. And I picked it up, and the camera's never going to do this justice. I'll tell you what it looks like. You know that the finest of the glitter dust that you can buy and you sprinkle it the pretty things up with. That's what it looks like. What happened to this rock, and the camera's never going to pick up what I'm seeing here in front of me. My heart just went when I saw it. So beautiful. The sparkle is unreal. You're never going to, the camera's just not, it's going to look like a dull old rock. I know it is. Maybe. This is peppered with just these little, all those little spots. Do you see that? They sprinkle like pure gold. Very golden. Extremely gold colored, deep gold. Look at this. Oh, I wish I had macro right here, right now to bring that in for you. All those little dots that you see. Just the most brilliant color gold. All of that. And I feel like I've just found a chunk of gold right in my own beach in my own backyard. I'm so in love with this. I've fallen in love. It makes me feel so happy just looking at it. I just love it. And I had to share that with you guys. All right, let's get into the shuffle. Gemini, see, I feel better. I don't feel so tired now. I might get another reading off right on top of this. Maybe I'll get to the paid readings. Really, they're done first. That just makes sense, right? You take care of your customers first. Everybody gets, it's like supper time. Everybody gets hungry and sits down to eat at the same time of day, no matter where you're at. You know what I mean? And it's like everybody gets the idea. I want to get a free reading. Let's all go at once. And it just, I love it. I love what I do. I really do. I love it a lot. You know, you get your naysayers and your whiners and your crankers and your crazies and your psychos. There's a lot of them after a year on YouTube, I tell you. It's been an eye-opener. It really has. I'll tell you what I've come to in my mind so far after a year just on YouTube. Not tarot, because I've always kind of done tarot. But I've come to this. that overall, the whole planet, the whole humanity thing, the whole human thing, forget what the number is, what we are on the planet now. I thought it was 7 billion or something. I'm not sure. And that collectively, which means all of us, I mean everybody on the planet, as a race, as a life form, we're messed right up. We're messed up. But to say that, one-on-one, we're okay. I meet people from all over the world through this channel. And I mean all over the planet. And it blows me away. And I just think, technology is so mind-blowing, amazing. It's magic in itself. It's beautiful. And I have found out, and this is just my opinion. You know, others would argue with me. You know, the philosophers and all that. But the longer that I'm exposed to people like that one-on-one, when we get conversations going back and forth, I find that we're a lot more alike than we are different. There's the thing. And that's kind of sad that collectively we can't all have that realization. That's ironic. So, but that's the way it is. The people one-on-one, we're so much the same. Like the traditional backgrounds we all have, our ways of life, our language even. There's always a way to communicate. And when you get the conversation flow and communications going fine, I got to tell you, it's not hard at all. It is not hard at all. You know, I use an online translator if I have to. You know, I'll communicate in any way. At least I'll try. And so far, that's worked quite well for me. Because there's people from all over the world. It's just amazing to me. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Bring the messages for Gemini. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. That smudge just picked me right up. I just kicked down into 5th gear. Get out of my way now. Move out of my way. The smudges are amazing to me. It's still smoldering too. That's nice to see. Be glad when I can get my cedar back into the bowl and all that good stuff. I look at that rock and I just smile. To me, that's my happy rock. That's what I'm going to call it. My happy rock. Oh, I wish you guys could see the way it just sparkles. It's beautiful. How lucky was I to get that today? There's so many different rocks in our beach, and I'm a rock freak, you know. You can't take them all home. I've got rocks all over this house. I've got them placed in the yard. And the ones that I don't take, that I just pick up and look at, and I go, no, I put it right back where I found it from. I let nature take care of it from there on out. Oh, Gemini. You know what happened? Some of those gold flecks have fallen off. 3 of them. And that looks like gold to me if I ever saw it. Isn't that amazing? All right, Gemini, I'm going to push back just time being here, guys. All right. First card tarot is brought to your attention, and this is on the 24th. Today's the 22nd, so I need a day to get these rolled out and published, so that's why I'm doing this today. It's on the 22nd tonight, but it's going to be for the 24th through to the 31st, and then you'll go right into your monthly reading after that. Very first card I pulled is the Queen of Cups, and she represents sensitivity. So this is your 24th. And the day of the week, I'll get you started, and then you guys can follow it after that. The 24th falls on Wednesday. So this runs from Wednesday to the following. I'm giving you an extra day. Actually, this is an 8-day reading because I didn't think it was right to let one day hang. So I'm giving you 8 days. You're getting an extra day. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 days. The 24th is so it's from Wednesday to Wednesday. So as you're watching the video, you can kind of maybe tally that in your head. I can't read and tally at the same time. So, okay. Let's see here. There. All right. So Wednesday, the 24th. Your next card, I like this guy. The chariot, movement. That's on your Thursday. Your third card on your Friday. Why are you showing up in every reading now? Because I don't care for him at all. I call him the waste of space. Knight of Cups represents proposals. That was your Friday. It's funny, it fell on Friday for the last reading, too. And are you kidding me? Again, justice and balance. That's your Saturday. Your Sunday. Five of Pentacles. Oh, abandonment. I don't know how you read anything good into that, but we're going to try. Okay. Got more stuff piled around me now. I have private readings on the go at the same time, so I've got papers everywhere. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday again. Your sixth card. Oh, nice. It's your wish card, the Nine of Cups. It's always good when that shows up. Always makes me smile. And the Hermit. Contemplation. Okay. That I think was card 7, and I'm giving you 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. The High Priestess, she's all about intuition. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so the very first card that showed up for you, Gemini. This is a general reading for anybody that's new to the tarot community on YouTube, and the general readings are all free. Thought I'd throw that out there. If you want something that's specific just for you, you would require a private reading from me. The information for that's found down below the video window here in the little more in the description area. Click those little buttons there that you see, those little dots. Read what's in there, and then my email's in there. Grab that, shoot me off an email. We'll be good to go. Okay, so when she shows up, of course, she is the Queen of Cups. Therefore, translated, she is the Queen of Hearts. And she's extremely sensitive. She's compassionate. She's gentle. She's openly loving to her friends, her family, to her partner. She never holds back in the love department at all. She offers loyalty. She inspires people that are around her. Sometimes, and where this is showing up, right at the beginning of the reading, this could very well be the U card. I do realize that it is hearts and cups, but this could very well be you, Gemini. Right now, anything on the creative scale that you've got anything going on that's your baby and you're creating, that should flourish at this time. You should seek growth in that department. Relationships with your friends, with your children, are going to come to the forefront on this day as well. They're just going to rise to the top, the cream of the crop. If you're single on this day, you could meet new love, somebody interest, possible new love, future love interest. So those of you that are single and looking, keep your feelers up on this day as well. The advice of this card is to tune into that's what she's all about. Nurturing, love, encouragement, inspiration, growth. That's the energy of this card for the day. It's more of an energy than it is a person. She could definitely manifest into a real person today as well. This could be somebody that you know quite well that's close to you in your life. And she could play a heavy part in your day on Wednesday. You need to tune into your nurturing side and decision making. You need to use your intelligent side of your brain. It's going to be your best guide overall on Wednesday. Try to remain logical and intellectual on any decisions that you have to put forward. What lay in the day ahead of you? No, that's not a fairy. That's a moth. Oh, go away, you cute little thing. It's summer, more or less. The doors and windows open here all day. No, you can't. Isn't it pretty? It's like one of those little white butterflies. Get out of here. I just don't want him like landing here in my glasses because then I'll freak out or getting tangled in my hair. That's already happened once last week. Yes, use your intelligence and your logic on this day, on this Wednesday, on this 24th of May. Your keywords are love and nurturing, generosity, sympathy, protection, love, and emotion. So that comes on this day. So on your second day, I like this guy, I like this card. Chariot, movement. This is a good card to have. This is on your Thursday. It shows the things that I'm hearing. Snap, snap, snap. Things are happening on this Thursday for some of you. This is a time for some really serious progress when this card shows up. Travel's favored for some as well, which is included in the meaning behind movement overall. All aspects of life on this day are going to take a shoot forward. They're going to jump forward. Things that have been stagnant for a while, boom, are going to come back to life, and they're going to move forward. I get the sense of a shifting in that direction ahead of you, forward, like shifting gears. It seems like. You may find that some things have laid dormant for a while, and now that they're awake, they're moving almost too fast. There's some balance going on, and you need to rein some things back again. It's like, whoa, tiger, get back here. That's all a metaphor, of course, and you need to find a balance so that you can adjust the speed so that it's healthy for everybody concerned in a metaphoric way, if you catch my drift. This card reveals good timing in other ways as well. You do need to be very careful of your ego. This is not a card that has anything to do with sensitivity. Some people are going to grab opportunities or have such motivation driving them forward. At this point on this day, you may step on a few toes. You may knock a few people over. Because of that. So don't take on the attitude, get out of my way, everybody get out of my way. What I've got to do here today is more important than anything any of you could have to do. Don't do that. Don't do that. Make sure you don't. I'm not saying that you Geminis are like that. They're not. They're really not. But I mean, we're all human at the end of the day, no matter what flipping sign you are, and we can all get like that. Just don't be that way on that day. This is a time to get active, to move forward with any plans that you've had on hold. You're allowed to, as destiny and the universe is saying to you, you're allowed to enjoy this time of self-power and motivation and having a reason to get up and go. And boy, do you ever want to go. I'm sensing that. This speed thing, like a rocket shooting off. You got to tame it in a little bit. Just tame it in a little bit. Slow that bullet down to the speed of a 22 or something. You don't need to be rocket speed behind everything. But some of you have been waiting for so long, and things have been stagnant, and now things are coming unglued, and they're uplifting, and they're wanting to shoot forward. But you got to find the balance in there, and use your logic on all of it as well. Keep things real is what you have to do. Your keywords for this card are journeys, determination, willpower, progress, friction, guidance, and protection. You are protected by the universe. You're a child of the universe. No, you're not Aquarius. You are Gemini. Nine of Cups. All about proposals. I don't like this guy. Most of the time, I don't care for him. If you turn it into something positive, this card can be here to represent that somebody's going to get down on bended knee on this Friday. Somebody's going to be delivered flowers, gifts of love, tokens of love, hands stretched out in love, could be coming forward for somebody out there. This guy's a real person. And what he is, he's very magnetic. He's very charming. People are drawn to him. He's very physically attractive and a pleasure to look at. He has one of those big, pearly, cheesy grins, and people are drawn in by that, and they think, oh, he is so cute. And he has the charm on top of that. Makes other men want to just go off in a closet and blow their own brains out kind of thing. The guy's not worth any of it. Doesn't matter how good he looks. He's not worth any of it. This guy's full of fantasy. He's not to be believed. He's got stories to yarn. He's got proposals. He's always coming out with a get quick rich, that's a mouthful, get quick rich schemes. He's always up to that, to the point where he's so believable, And people that don't know about him, that aren't aware about this guy at all, if you got the new kids in the block moving into the neighborhood and they run into this guy, they have no idea he's going to do a number on them. Incredibly. A lot of the time he believes his own stories too. There's the scary end of it all right there. So you got to watch out for people like that in your day, is what you have to do. This guy, if you want, if you run into somebody like this on this Friday or Friday evening, you run into somebody like this, if something of what he is saying to you rings a little bit true and piques your interest, then you do your own homework and your own background work and do some fact finding. Even put him to the test if you want. Put him through a test. The thing with this guy is he's not consistent in anything he says and anything he does. I call him a waste of air. He just the advice of this card: look for action and not words on this Friday. Test his intentions if he actually manifests in front of you as a real person. Your keywords are offers, dreams, love, illusions. Be careful. Imagination's okay. Even a little fantasy in the run of your day is okay. Watch out for infatuations, or people even being infatuated with you, Gemini. You have to watch out for that as well. I hope I don't lose my voice here before this reading is done. I need a good night's sleep. I get a good night's sleep and I should be good to go tomorrow. And I'm getting stuffed up. Losing my voice. That's not good. The next card on your Saturday is Justice. It's all about balance. We all need her in our lives. And boy, she means business with that sword pointed down like that. Boy, does she mean business. Some of you are going to be under scrutiny, we'll say, on this Saturday. And what I mean by under scrutiny is that somebody is checking you out. They're checking you over. And they're wanting to... What is it they're wanting to do? Somebody's checking out your background and they're going around and they're asking questions about you. And I'm feeling this is not just in the office or your job, whatever. Not everybody works in an office. Whatever your job is, this could be happening at work, but it's coming into your personal life as well. That's why it's happening on the weekend and on a Saturday. I'm almost there. Like you can almost see what's happening, but it's not. I wish it would manifest. Somebody's wanting you to get in on some kind of thing, and you've caught their interest. I'm not sure what it is, but somebody's got some idea. This is a person of means. This is a person of money, and they have some kind of a project that they want to undertake, and they need certain people to be a part of it, and you're one of them. So they're going behind the scenes and they're doing a background check on you, and they're asking people that know you the best what you're all about, and they're asking questions. And this is being done in such a quiet way, you have no idea that it's going on. But this man is going to come to you and he's going to approach you if he's satisfied. So if, judging by your past, everything comes up okay, this is going to work in your favor. And we'll grow into something else. Some of you are going to be blindsided by this, whatever this is, just blindsided. For some of you... this is affecting your work, your family, your relationships. This is all going to be affected by that, whatever this is. Some kind of work. It's work related. It's something that you're good at, Gemini. What is it that you excel at? That's worth something to somebody else. Your skills are needed. Also at this time, on this Saturday, expect some things to get revealed on this day. Some truths that have been hidden from you are going to come to the surface on this day as well. And for some of you, because this happened, you'll be finding some healing and some closure going on as well. Some of you are going to be having a feeling of vindication. This card, because it's justice, that's the first word that pops up is vindication. You're going to be vindicated. If you've been under question, your character, your past actions, your strength will come from within again. It will grow again. Know that you're being guided by your angels, spirits, right through your life's path. You're not alone. Yes, you may go through things that are not pleasant, but you're not alone. You're never alone. Card's here to tell you that. The advice is, right now, on this day, on this Saturday, remain realistic, remain grounded, stay in the now, and make your decisions and tackle anything that you have to take on this day. Do it in a very, very practical way, not an emotional way. And only you are going to know what that means to you. Sorry, I'm squirming a lot. My back is just killing me at night. I can't get comfortable. Oh, there we go. I'll just lean. I'll do the bad posture thing and lean. That feels better. Oh, yes. Remain practical on this day. Stay real. Stay grounded, and you'll be okay. I'm feeling that quite strongly for you. But you may have a bump in the day, maybe two. Little uncomfortable moments. Keywords are common decisions. Integrity is going to come to the forefront. Truth is going to be rising to the top. Some legal issues for some will be dealt with on Saturday. I'm hearing speeding tickets. Slow down. Somebody's going to get a speeding ticket on Saturday. Be very careful. For those of you that need support on this day, you should have any problem finding it at all. But you are going to be feeling vindication is the word of the day for you on Saturday. That was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes. Sunday. 5 of Pentacles, all about abandonment. That's not a good feeling, is it? No. For some of you who are suffering and losing sleep at night as well, you have this fear of poverty, a fear of isolation, a fear of abandonment as well is playing in there. For some of you, this isn't even your reality. It's not even close to it. Some of you have, somebody out there has OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, and you're worrying about things that aren't even real in your life. Give yourself a reality check. Talk to whoever it is that you go to talk to share these things with. These are things that are disturbing to you and upsetting to you, but they're not part of your reality. You need somebody to talk to. I'm just hearing that. It's not your reality. Sure, there's probably some of you watching this going, hell yes it is, that's my life. I'm sure it is. But there's somebody out there it isn't. But yet they're feeling that way. Some of you have been pulling off to the side a bit, distancing yourself from your life a little bit because there's a lot of self-doubt that's been crawling in. Especially on this day, you're going to find that as well on this Sunday. You have a lot of doubt about a lot of things. Some of you living the fear of that you're under risk of losing your job or your relationship is going to end. You live under that fear. Also feeling alone. For some of you, you have just ended a relationship. So you are feeling alone when you are alone. And you're really feeling it big time. This has had a big impact on you. Feeling a sadness here in that line. Very, very much so. There's also a lot of financial change. For those of you that were cohabitating, married, or living common law under the same roof, of course, everything you shared, from every crust of bread to paying, the roof over your head, was shared. And because the relationship ended, there's some big adjustments that have to be made. And these things are playing on your mind and you're thinking them through. This is for some of you on this Sunday. This is a general reading. Please remember. The advice of the card is you need to realize, you need to know that you have support out there. More than what you ever thought. If you're not finding it, then you're looking in the wrong places altogether. You have to remember that. But you can find support. Somebody can help you maybe figure out the financial end of things too if you find the right person to talk to. Your keywords are isolation and rejection, bias, fear, risk, relationships, and money problems. These are things that are focused. That's a heavy Sunday if you ask me. Really it is. Your next card was the wish card. That's right too. In that order. There we go. And this card brings benefits of love and friendship and support and all the good interhuman relationships that we have with each other. They're all covered. All the good ends of everything are all covered on this day. Harmony at home. Everything seems to be swimmingly going in the right direction. Life is flourishing around you. You're seeing some growth. You're seeing spring. Some of you were just like one of those commercials, oh, happy day, spring is here. One of these things, and you're just walking through the tulips, and it's all sunshine and lollipops. What a great day and a great feeling. If you have any wishes on this day, now's the time to make them. All right? It's a great, great time. Contentment, fulfillment, socializing is on high on the agenda on this day as well. It's a good thing when you're feeling like this. Your impulse is to share that with the people around you. You want everybody to feel the way you're feeling, Gemini. The advice is you're perfectly placed to make your dreams come true, so go ahead on this day. Make a wish. Keywords are happiness, support, love, for different forms of entertainment that day. It's going to be a busy day. Harmony at home, relationships, and a beautiful, beautiful word, abundance. Just wonderful. Your next card, the High Priestess. Intuition. This is a teacher in the learning card, you might say, the educational card. Somebody looking for a teacher or a mentor to come into this is what you're going to be doing on this day. I've lost the day of the week. Maybe you guys have track of it there. Some of you are discovering on this day that now's the day. This is the time. Some of you didn't plan it. You're in the moment. You're living in the now, and you're like, wow, I just felt something move. I felt something happen. And what it is, you're getting in touch with your spirituality on this day. Welcome to the world. For others, are looking for a new educational path for their future. They're on a learning curve. Some of you going back to update your skills. Some of you to get skills. And it's been a lot of planning. That's a heavy piece. That's been a long time coming. Some of you are waiting for this educational opportunity. It's been a long time coming. Good for you. Congratulations. Right now, some of you are feeling with everything that's been going on, you also feel like, I want to be here, and I want to be present, and I want to be around everybody, but there's a piece of me that's saying I need to be alone for a little bit. And isn't that ironic, because the next card coming up is the Hermit. So you have a need and an ache there. You need to be by yourself for a little bit. You just need to connect with your inner self so that you don't forget where you are and who you are. And that's growing to be something more important to you on a daily basis, is being in touch with not just the world around you, but the world that is beyond that, where everyone's power lies, where we find ourselves as one. There's so much more to us than just flesh and bones. It goes so much higher than that. And that's to be celebrated every moment of every single day. To know that and realize that, it is magic. It really is. Somebody could be pulling you to the side on this day as well, Gemini, to tell you a secret about something. Keep that in mind. The advice is right now is to keep your thoughts and your feelings to yourself. Take time to just concentrate on yourself and your spiritual interests, and listen to your intuition as well. The right teacher is going to appear at the right time. This is what the card is telling you. You're ready to learn lesson number 1. The keywords are wisdom, secrets, discretion, teaching, spiritual work, vision, and dreams. What a great card. And the last card in this reading is the Hermit, and he's all about contemplation. This is a long reading. I'm very sorry for this. They're all long this week. I wish I could say and do different. Reflection, quiet time are going to be coming into you on this day. You're going to find them very highly important. That you need to step off into your own little garden and do your own soul searching. Get your inner knowing is what you're reaching for. You really want to know yourself well. Some of you are just on a deep search right now. That's been through the whole reading anyway. A lot of contemplation going on. Some of you just come through something as well, and you need time to digest what's just happened. Whatever that is, you need time to ingest it, is what you need to do. This could be a welcome retreat for some of you. For others, it could be something that you didn't want. You didn't want to be alone. You weren't looking for that. And you're feeling lonely because of that. That's a bad feeling. That's not a good feeling at all. But when you're under the hermit's influence, when you're under the influence of this guy, know that you're being guided by your inner light. Listen to it. Acknowledge it. See it. Feel it. Know it. And then answer it. Feed it. You're not going to be alone forever. Also know that as well. That's to be known. Also, you should distance yourself from anybody that's been overwhelming you lately. You know who that is. Tarot knows, and so do you. You need to put some distance between. They're not healthy for you. They're not serving you any purpose. The advice is to embrace being alone. Contemplation and healing are needed to find the answers that you seek. Know that that is true. That is true. Just try to find yourself more deeply than you already know yourself. Your keywords are thought, retreat, travel, inner journey, solitude, seclusion, and feelings of protection. That was a long reading. I'm very sorry. So I'm not even going to pitter-patter here because this is stretched. It's going to take 4 hours to upload. That's why I'm not being rude. We're trying to just brush through it. It's 41 minutes. Oh, my God. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you thought it was worth the wait. I hope it resonated with you. You can find me on Bea Fundy Fortunes on Facebook. That's our group. Please come in there and join us. Also, you can find Bea Fundy Fortunes on Google, on Blogspot, and on Twitter as well. And if you're looking for me, you can find me right here in Bea Fundy Fortunes or down below on the beach, walking along the water's edge that hold the greatest tides in the world on the planet. The beautiful, bountiful Bay of Fundy. Google it, check it out. It's amazing stuff, I tell you that. That's my inspiration. And I'm always here, and you'll always find me here, because I'm always waiting on the next high tide. So for now, enjoy your week, and I'll see you next month, because it's right around the corner. Bye-bye for now. Good night.